Homework 27, question 8. This is a Hwk question because the stones that are dropping are falling under gravity, which means they have constant acceleration. I've written down the information that both stones have given from the question. They're both falling at the same height, h. They're both going at different speeds. One of them is dropped, which means it's dropped from rest, so its initial speed is 0. The other one is projected with an initial speed of 19.6. As both of them are falling under gravity, the acceleration is 9.8. What is different though is how long it takes each one to fall. They hit the ground at the same time, but one of them is launched a second later. So as I said, the first one travels at time t, the second one is t minus 1 seconds to account for that 1 second difference between the two stones being dropped. The Hwk equation that we want to use is this one, s equals ut plus half at squared. I'm going to start by plugging in for stone 1, and that gives me that h is equal to 0 plus half times 9.8, 4.9, t squared. If I work with my other one, h is equal to u, 19.6, t, which in this case is t take away 1, plus half 9.8 for a, t minus 1, all squared. Now ordinarily, the question just asked me to find the value of h, so it would be great if I could make t the subject and just plug it in. And it is possible to do that, but I'll be dealing with a lot of square roots and not everything is going to be squared. In my opinion, it is easier to solve for t first, and then we can just plug that value of t into this first equation and find what h is. So I'm going to make that substitution at the same time as I expand my brackets, and that gives me 4.9 t squared is equal to 19.6 t minus 19.6 plus 4.9 lots of t squared, take away 9.8 t plus 4.9. And when I simplify this equation, all the t squared terms are going to cancel each other out, so I've just got a linear equation, and that simplifies to 9.8 t is equal to 14.7. Therefore, t is equal to 3/2. With this in mind, I can now plug this in for h. 4.9 lots of 3/2 all squared is equal to 11.025, which is 11.0 to 3 significant figures, and the units are meters.